Welcome to the elevator. The great, the one and only, the honoree of the day.
We're gonna get stuck in the elevator.
The honoree of the weekend. Oh yeah. Good morning. All right, y'all. So let's see what we got outside. What we got going on. I don't know, a little chilly out here. Oh, not that bad. We got some motorcycles in this joint today, man. We got some motorcycles in this joint. Let's see if we can get some tags. We can get some locations. We got Florida, to Texas, Florida, North Carolina. That look like, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, there go the one and only. VA. Got a VA in the building. Let's see what else we got over here. And we got a Florida, another Florida. Alright, y'all. The Iron Elite. This year's going down. And we're gonna do what we do. Peace. Good morning. It's Friday morning. On Elite breakfast this morning. Well, I ate till about 9:30, but you know me, I'm always up early. Got some heavy hitters in town. I know a lot of people were having issues and troubles, etc., whatnot. So we're gonna see how it plays out today. Look, we got Sarge got a whole schedule of days and stuff planned for us, so should be interesting, should be cool. So stay tuned. Let's go downstairs now and see what bikes is here, how many bikes is here. Oh, let me get my key. Don't want to forget my key. Yeah. All right, stay tuned. What's good, man? It's your boy Big Sal, man. Listen, we are here in Jacksonville, Florida, for the Iron Elite 2025. And man, this is just an early morning, man. Friday morning, I popped out, man. Had to test the drone, make sure it was still working. Hadn't flown in a while. So that's just all this is, man. Just showing you some of the motorcycles. What the parking lot look like. If you've ever been to an event, man, a motorcycle event, it's one thing, man, to wake up and see bikes in the parking lot, man. That shit just really gives you a different burst of energy and, just a different form of excitement, man. So it's cool to see all the bikes that came out. My man Sarge put this event on, man, and he has been doing a wonderful job. Definitely representing the culture. Definitely giving us something to be proud of. So mad shout out to my man Chris Houston, Sarge, and mad shout out to everybody who pulled up to the event from all over. We had people as far as California, people from as far as Virginia, and above that. So, again, big shout out to my man Sarge. It was February 6th to the 9th next year. Don't miss it. The Titan Awards, I interviewed a couple of them, a couple of the Titans, so stay tuned for that, man. But again, this is just my little effort, man, at giving you and showing you some of the stuff that I see. All right, it's your boy Big Sal, FHOHNIC. Stay tuned.
Good morning.
Say, man, I'm here with the man of the hour, my man, Mr. Chris Houston, a.k.a. Sarge, I'm not going to say the founder of Iron Elite because it was here before we actually.
True.
But other than that, the founder.
Yeah, we just revived it.
Yeah, that's it. So, man, we're here. It's this weekend. You ready? You're tired? You're amped? What you got going on?
I'm ready, tired, and amped. But we're going to make it happen, though.
Yeah.
We're going to make it happen.
Are you excited about the growth of the program?
I'm extremely excited about the growth of the program. Never thought it would go this far.
Wow.
But I'm very proud of our family, man.
Yeah. Is there any direction that this program goes that no other program goes?
I'm just going to say that. It's about the people, man. The people are going to take it whatever direction that we want to go. We're not going to box it. It's not going to be put in a category, but we're going to let the people decide how far we go with it. Yeah. And I expect us to go very far.
Yeah. One of the things I love about the program is freedom of choice. It's freedom of expression, freedom of freedom. I guess freedom of life. You know what I'm
Freedom
saying?
to ride, just ride.
When people take the challenges, when people do it on a regular basis, when people do it multiple times, again, that's just all in celebration of the freedom of choice per se.
Yes, sir.
What would be your hardest challenge as a event creator, event promoter? What would be your biggest challenge?
Wow. As far as just normal logistics, that's probably the biggest challenge.
Just normal logistics.
Normal logistics
Yeah.
is getting the who, what, when, where, and how all in place systematically to make sure that people have a safe, fun, enjoyable weekend.
Okay. One of the things too that I tell people all the time is that you truly have to understand the passion that he has to have to endure just this not basic event, but just enjoy the basics of this event. You guys see the Facebook post, the IG post, the event comes and the event goes, but you don't understand the work and stuff that's leading up to it, the work after it, the work during it, and all of the time in between, man. So what would be your suggestion to anybody who is trying to put on an event or trying to host an event or create an event? What would be your suggestion?
My suggestion is to go to events, as many as you can, especially in your genre.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Iron Elite, whether it's the Ride to Eat, whether it's the all-female rides, go visit those events. Go see what those event creators do, what they go through. Oh, by the way, if you don't mind, give them a hand.
Yeah.
Be part of a volunteer staff so you can learn what you need to know to possibly put on the best event that you can put on.
Well, we're here in Jacksonville, man. It is Friday morning, the VIP breakfast, the Titan breakfast, the All-Star breakfast, the breakfast of champions.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna enjoy ourselves, man, eat good, and then today we got some other festivities. But for the most part, man, you don't have to be a Titan. You don't have to be an Iron Elite advocate to be a part of this event, man. It's a great event put on for us, by us, about us, with us, the whole 9 yards. And we're just trying to just bring awareness to each one's journey. So Sergeant's favorite saying is each one teach one. And you will be surprised what you can learn from a first-time rider to a 1,000-time rider. I promise you, there's so much to learn between the two. And nobody can ever be totally, can you master this thing? Can you master it?
No,
you can't master Yonder, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yonder, every trip gonna be, but you can pull from each, but I don't think you can master Yonder.
No.
Yonder's not to be mastered.
No. Yonder's the whole being. It will teach you something when you think you know it all.
As they say, whatever God decides to do.
There it is.
Well, we here, y'all, Jacksonville, Florida, man. A lot of people are here. Some of the early birds got in last night. Today, your crowd,
yes, sir. Huge.
Yeah, huge crowd.
Yes, sir.
And then tomorrow at the dealership and everything, man. So, again, is there anybody you want to shout out to?
I just want to say, man, for all my ground pounders on the road, safe travels. Hopefully the weather will be good for you. But down here, it's hot, 80 degrees, man. We ain't got them problems.
Wow.
So get out of Jacksonville, Florida, to 8909 Bay Meadows Boulevard, Adamak Harley Davidson, here in Jacksonville, Florida. We'll see you guys.
Hey, man, it's your boy Big Cell, FHOHNIC. Man, I ride just to ride, man. So we here, but this event is definitely worthwhile. It's definitely something that we need to check into and be a part of. Also, we have the Iron Elite page, right? So
yes, sir.
Any information that you need about this event, when it's happening, what's going on, you can go on with Facebook.
Facebook group page, Iron Elite, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award.
There it is there, man. It's your boy Big Cell, FHOHNIC, and we gone, baby.
Peace. All right, so my prayer is to get them in.
All right, y'all, we heading to the Iron Elite breakfast band. Stay tuned.
This whole time.
Okay, so. Okay, sir.
Get his money though.
We got to sign in.
Thank you.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You got me?
Yes, I got you on here. Yeah, big cell.
What it do? Here we are. This is the breakfast.
stage, please. If you can come to the stage, I'd like to open up into an open word. If I can get everybody to the stage, please. Trying to get everybody to the stage. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome to Iron Elite 2025, man. I know you guys can be anywhere, doing anything that you're rocking with us today, man. I appreciate it. And let me just say this, man. Let me just get it out on the system right now. Man, I never thought in my wildest dreams that we could be doing what we're doing today. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a misunderstood cat. I'm a misunderstood cat. When I first came into this thing, if we can turn the music off on the bike, if you don't mind, turn the music off on the bike, please. Hey, we can tell the guys to turn the music off on the bike, I appreciate it. But when I started doing this thing, man, I never thought it would be so great, it would be so beautiful. Don't worry about it. Somebody can walk over and have some turn the music off on the bike, and we start opening. But again, I appreciate you guys for being here and rocking this way that you rock us, making us special, more and more special. I know what the product is. To my Iron Elite family, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I know what it takes to get on that highway, get on that highway, and come down to Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, by the way, in the wintertime, I appreciate you. This weekend, I saw so many riders that were riding. They were dealing with flat tires. They were dealing with motor problems. They were dealing with weather problems, man. But they were figuring out a way to make it here today to celebrate what we're doing today. So with that being said, we want to give the Lord above praise. We want Him to bless this event. We want Him to bless us for this safe event today. And we appreciate it. Big Sale, if you want to come and show you, He's going to open up the prayer for us.
What up, what up, what up, what up? How everybody feeling today? Y'all gotta be more live than that. I know God that woke you up is obviously here, so. Alright, real quick, we're gonna say this prayer, man, and understand this. If we ride up on the same truck, then God should be the best we can do. Alright, bow our hands. Father God, heavenly King, we thank you for your goodness, your grace, your love, your mercy. Father God, we thank you for all that you do, that we know about, all the things you do. Thank you for keeping us safe from danger. Father God, we thank you for allowing these motorcycle operators to design operate. We thank you for putting your hand in, not just us, Father God, but the families, the children, everybody who needs us, everyone that protect us. Father God, we just thank you for each and every time that we're allowed to go and come back. Father God, we're all to you, and we're all to you. Father God, we're all to you.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, everybody. What's going on, man? I'm your boy, Big Step. He chose him and us. Real quick, man. First off, I want y'all to stop right now and let Adam Mac Harley Davidson know how much we appreciate them for having us out here today. Man, y'all give them a big round of applause. Gotta show love for that. You guys don't understand what it takes to make these kind of relationships and these kind of connections with these dealerships. For them to give us the space and the whole entire advertisement, accolades, the whole 9 yards. So it ain't easy what Sarge has done, man, to put together this relationship. So again, Matt, thanks to Adam Mac for that. Now, my biggest thanks, and I want everybody, man, to really, really, really pour into your heart to give a big welcome to Sarge, man, for putting this event together, man. When we first started, he was a little boy way down when we first started doing this. And he was just going through everything, trying to put it together, revamp the program, the whole 9 yards. So we definitely got to thank him for that, but never giving up. So as you know, the late night phone calls at 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm on my way, and we thank you for taking them phone calls for us, brother. We thank you for that. So all of you guys are out here today. You guys are all minor elites. You know that. You guys are a part of something that's big. You part of something, the heritage, the legacy that we're trying to leave behind. So the whole entire program in itself means a lot. I know a lot of you guys probably just come out and get the patch, but there's so much more behind that. There's so much more of what we're trying to say. There's so much more of what we're trying to do. The one thing I love about Iron Elite, and one thing I love about what Sarge is doing is that it don't matter how much you ride. We just want to know when you ride, what you went through to help other riders continue to ride or may start riding. That's what's more important. It's not the amount of miles. You don't become a Titan, or you don't become an Iron Elite because you do 10,000, 15, 20,000 miles a year. You become an Iron Elite and become a Titan because you share your experiences, you give back. You let people know, hey, I know all my women, I know I look good, I know I'm doing my thing, but it was hard on this trip here, or this happened to me, that happened to me, something with the fellas. So that's what this whole entire program is about. Sarge constantly says each one. That's what it does. Every time you take a journey, you may think it's just, I'm just doing my thing, but it's somebody that you can help. When you share your story with them, and what happened to you, a flat tire on the side of the road, if it's a mechanical breakdown, or just mental not being prepared. All of those things make a difference, man, to this Iron Elite program and to what Sarge is trying to put together. So you definitely got to understand it. The Facebook page that he has created, you can post on IG, but most of the Facebook page, man, we need those stories, man. We need to hear what happened. We need to know how your homegirl didn't prepare herself. Now you got to drag her, you got to do this, and you got to do that. We need to understand how you was rushing and forgot to grab this and forgot to grab that. So we need to know all those things, man. Those things are very, very, very important, man. And some of these people around here today, some of these legends like K Solo, Sharif, Piper, Shaquille Bethany, you're gonna see a lot of these title winners and superstars. And if I forgot your name, because all y'all superstars over there, but it's the music ended. But anyway, it is what it is, man. But these people here, you can reach out to them, talk to them. They're regular, everyday folks. They love to take your questions. They love to answer your questions. The whole 9 yards, man. But today, if you are here in agreement that you want to be one of the greatest, that you want to be a legend, that you want to be known, and that you want the world to know that I'm free, I'm doing my thing, and I ride my motorcycle. All right, so let's get this festival started, man. And again, one more big shout out, man, for my man. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. You got yours. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give a big round of applause, a big round of applause to the co-pilot of this thing, Miss P. Yeah, so she does everything off behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, on the side of the scenes, the whole 9 yards. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Iron Elite 2025. Stand by for your Titan win. Oh, real quick, somebody asked me, sorry, how do you become a Titan woman or just a Titan? Again, it's not about how many miles you ride. It's not about a particular community service that you've done. It's not about a particular event that you went to. It's a combination of things. And I'm telling you guys all this right now. We need to know who are your Titans in your club, in your city, in your state. So you need to nominate them because we watch them all year long. We watch all of the Titans that you see that are getting these awards. We watch them all year long. So you have to go on the page and suggest, hey, Sarge, man, my homeboy so he ride and the stuff that he does, and that gets noticed, and we put him on the watch list, what we call a watch list, and from there we start watching them, and then when we come up with these candidates, we try to put together the candidates that are well-rounded, that do their thing for years, not just one-hit wonder. You know we got a bunch of one-hit wonders. Y'all know y'all got a bunch of brothers in y'all club that do the mandatory minimums. We ain't gonna get into that. We got that. Damn, we started FHO Power. Y'all remember that? But anyway, we gotta start making those suggestions to who those people are, and that we can start recognizing them and giving them rewards and giving the clubs the accolades that they deserve. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. It's getting harder here. I mean, you women is making it real hard for us to start. Y'all putting pressure, fellas. I'm telling you right now, they putting pressure. I'm just gonna say this right now. Last year was 738 CEOs bought, and 800 was bought by women. So not that it means nothing big. I'm just, this is what it is. So here you go, baby.
Let's do a quick round of applause for Mr. Epic. So, Big Sale, oh, by the way, the first original type. So, hey, folks, we got a lot going on today. It's going to go really, really fast. So, if you go to the bathroom, you're probably going to miss about 3 different events. Okay, so, right after this, we're going to line up all my I-10 to the end alumni. We're going to take a picture here. Everybody who supported the I-10 to the end, a social experiment, we'd like to have you guys do it. We'll take a big photo. At 1 o'clock p.m. sharp, we're going to be presenting the titles with their type of work. Okay, when you go to the dealership, buy everything now and get it over with so we can have you here at 1 o'clock. So the schedule's been published. What we're going to do is real quick. We're going to move into the slow roll championship. Oh, by the way, if you're going to enroll or if you're going to register for the slow roll, sign it down if you raise your hand. This is a young lady you're going to be seeing. You're going to sign a holds harmless agreement. You're going to register, and for the ride is $10. This is what happens with the ride. Contributions from the ride goes to a worthy cause. That's what the slow roll does. If you win the slow roll competition, you get my cool WWE belt. Championship belt. Last year, Cowboy. Sinless won it last year. He was a winner. But this is the championship belt. You get a chance to take that belt home for a year, but you need to come back and be able to put that belt in line again to see if you win it again, to see if somebody else is going to be taking it home for you. So you get that belt, you get a couple other prizes if you win my Super Bowl championship. If you can't ride at all, man, it's sad. Don't do it. Don't do it. But the proceeds of the race goes for a worthy cause. So if you see it in your heart, even if you can't ride, you say, sorry, I can't ride with today. Even if you want to make a small donation, it'll be greatly appreciated because it is going to a worthy cause. And we'll talk about that later this afternoon. So with that being said, that allows lights, we'll be getting that in, and we'll be getting out some other swag stuff as we go along. There's plenty of food in the back. K-Solo's here with the K-Solo podcast with Logic. Doing his thing, go check him out. He's got quite a few things going on back there. Some cool merch, and he's got some stuff to talk about with his podcast as well. So, hey, again, thank you for everybody being here. Thank you, my I-10 to the end, folks on the stage, or right in front of the stage. We'll get those pictures going. We'll get ready for a tight world presentation. Thank you. And oh, by the way, we're rocking this afternoon. And get your well.
Hey, y'all, round of applause for that, man. Round of applause for that. Come on, bring that ass up here.
Congratulations, sis. I love you.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Type 10, none other, Tamika Piper.
Come on, you know you ain't getting out that easy.
This is the hard part. Okay. I really, and I know that too. I really just like to ride, like my bike. It's very much liberating and freeing, and the strength that you get from it, like especially when you initially set out, like you plan, you gas up, you're at that first gas stop and you're thinking about your destination, but wondering how you're going to get there. And rolling, your thoughts are going, and I really just give praise to God, because without him, we couldn't do it. Like, I had so many near misses that I probably even shouldn't be here, like, honestly. And it's like, without him, you can't do. So when I do it and I watch you guys. So I think this is for y'all. Like, this award goes to you guys, because I watch y'all ride and I'm like, oh, that's a bucket list, that's a bucket list. Oh, did we hear that gravy? I love gravy. I'm going there. There's praying hands over there. Like, so I watch your journeys and I learn from it. And when women reach out like, oh, how do you do this and how do you do that? I say, just do it. Because if you wait for someone, you'll never get it done. In the beginning, like, all my friends, oh my God, I'm gonna do it. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting anymore. And I just went. So honestly, now riding means so much more because I lost my son. And it's crazy because on the overnight rides, I would always talk to him like FaceTime because he kept playing my game. And now he's not here to do that. So I appreciate everyone who called me while I was riding down, because that helps the time go past. Like the call, the FaceTime, and like before you know it, 3 hours, 200 miles gone. You know what I mean? Like, so I think I appreciate you guys more than you know. It's crazy. Like
Hey, she get way too. Listen, man. Anybody, do y'all know who this is? I just want to. Stop it. Listen, if for y'all that don't know Piper, anybody in here that don't know Piper, whatever miles you got, do them times 1,000. Wherever you been, do them times 100. Whatever, all of that. Rain, sleet, snow, hurricane, blizzards, the whole 9 yards. She is the most scariest, beautiful person that you could ever meet. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, man. So she being way too modest, you know, with that. But Piper, we love you. Congratulations on your Titan Award. You feel what I'm saying? And do your thing. And this is another one too. All this, yeah. Another Titan.
Hold on. She got something.
They got something they want to give you.
Hi, Classy P, president of the CLD Motorcycle Club. We have a little riding group called the Wind Sisters. Piper, I met you at one of Jen's rides a couple years back, and your story reached out to me. I've been thinking of doing this for you for years. When I did the Four Corners, when I attempted it the first time, Piper helped me. She right there with me and Wild Child. She took her time out of her day. She planned our whole route for us. And anytime after that I needed her, I just inbox her, she'll hit me back. I text her, she'll text me back. And we need more women like this in our life, because we want to be where she's at. And the motivation is there, and she's willing to help. You know, a lot of people say, we'll help you, but when you reach out, they don't reach back. So Piper, this is from me and the Wind Sisters. We thought fit to give you this.
Say I do.
And also, I had a shirt made based on her story. You said that you rode every city that had Tyler in it. So I got you a shirt with Tyler everywhere. Unfortunately, Tyler dad is with him now, so I also put him on the back.
That is beautiful.
Hope I got it right side. Thank you, Piper. Thank you. That's her.
I guess I can say something about that. So, when I lost my son to his name, heard, so when he passed, I wanted to keep like riding for him. I would see cardinals like all over the place. So I Googled cities named Tyler. And it was so crazy because going to service, and I'm sorry I don't want to be like too crazy. But then I went to put him in the ground, I was like, no, I don't want him here. I don't want him away from me again. So I had to put him back in the hearse and take him, and I got him cremated. So I had his ashes with me. So I rode to, there's 16 or 17 or 16 Tyler cities in the United States, and there's one in New Zealand. So I rode to each Tyler city to spread his ashes there. And then in 2027, I want to go to New Zealand and spread it there too. And every location, like I swear to God, there's been a cardinal, like, you know how the GPS can pinpoint puts it there? It was like a rocky road, and this was Missouri, Kansas. It was crazy. I was like, well, I'm here, but I wasn't quite to the pinpoint. I was like, let me ride down. I came all this way, so why shortcut it? When I got down to the pinpoint, the location had a mailbox with cardinals all over it. Like I'm telling you, every location that I've been to, a cardinal has showed up in Arkansas, somewhere. The address was 428, which is his birthday. So I know he's so rad to me. So I really did for that, for him, and I appreciate it. Go Eagles, because his dad's Philadelphia Eagle fan. I know he's in heaven doing crazy. My team ain't either. So anyway, it's been so thoughtful, like, and I do it because, like, I love it, and when people reach out, I want to help. I want them to feel that feeling that I get when you get somewhere and you accomplish it and you're happy. And I don't know, like I really don't know this. Once your heart is just there, like I don't know, and I love you guys. Thank you guys for it.
You got next. Come on. Now listen, let me introduce this dude right here, right? If y'all don't know who this is right here coming up next, then you cannot ride a motorcycle. Period. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the great K Solo.
Hey man, hey look, I'm just trying to be like you, Big Sal, my brother. Hey, this is not about me today, but I am up here now to introduce a man that I call my brother. Without a doubt, we've been through thick and thin together. We did the 48 and 10, the Four Corners, the Rap 48. We went up to Alaska together, and the way that we met was so crazy. Because you know when you get that bright idea cook off in your mind, like I was like, hey man, I want to get a group of riders together and do the Four Corners ride, do the 48 ride. And Sharif just out of the blue called me. I'm like, who is calling me from San Diego? And he said, hey man, I don't know you. He said, but I seen your post. And he said, do you know what you're talking about doing? And you really thought this out? And I said, yeah man, I have. But he said, no you haven't, because if you had, you wouldn't be talking about doing it. But from that moment on, we have been like brothers riding all over the country. The riding that you have seen me do, this man right here has been with me. Sharif has been with me, the 48 and 10. We've been through thick and thin, breaking down together, sleeping next to the road together, doing the Hoka together, crashing, running in the ditch together, running off of the road, onto a curb, back on the road together. Like I said, this is not about me, this is about Sharif. And without further ado, Sharif, please come up. For your military service and dedication and supporting our motorcycle community, we, the Iron Elite family, present Sharif Asadi Reed, the Title Award, February the 8th, 2025. Congratulations, my brother.
I'm not one on speeches really, but so first, congratulations to Piper. It makes it extra special to be the recipient this year because Piper is one of my mentees. So for us to be here together is really special. Thanks Solo, Sarge, shout out to Sarge for putting this on. A lot of rides that I do and things that I've done, I did so we would be represented at tables we weren't sitting at. And because of Stars, we get our own damn table. So shout out to Stars, shout out to D, and shout out to everybody that supports the movement. So we don't have to sit at other people's table. We got our own. So good shit, Stars. My brother thanks Solo, thanks Sale, Snowman out there somewhere, Shaquila, I love you. Smiley, all of. So if you don't know who I am or watch what I do, I don't have patches. I do have stickers, but I don't have patches and all that good shit. But a lot of things you do, I was there when it became popular. The first 48 and 10 that everybody started following me and Smiley. Smiley was my riding partner before Solo. We got a little over 100,000 miles together. And when he came out with that patch, that's when all y'all started saying, I'm going to do 48 states. I'm going to do 48 states. And people like, Reed, you did that. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I just love people to ride. Get out your comfort zone. Do things you're not used to doing. America's beautiful. No matter how fucked up it is, it's beautiful. Get out your comfort zone and go see it. It's not too many people in this audience that can say they called me and I didn't call them back. I didn't answer the phone. Some people I called and they be like, oh shit, it feel like I was called to the principal's office because your name was on my phone. I don't always give unsolicited advice, but if I know you like that, know that it's genuine and it's because I got love for you. Yes, sir. So enjoy the ride, do stuff you're not used to doing. Being in clubs are great, but it's so much more than that clubhouse that's in Colorado, that clubhouse that's in Vegas. Get on the back roads, go to the mountains, right? If you look at a map, half the United States is mountains, and half y'all probably never seen them. Get off the 10, get off the 20, go on the back roads, and that's where you're gonna find a level motorcycle. So again, it's and don't. I do a lot of search. I do a lot of big name rides. In school, this is special because people voted for me to get this. So you can't say, oh, there's not a checklist. You can't say, I'm gonna do the okay, I'm gonna do the IBR, I'm gonna do SMA rides, and then be like, okay, I did everything I need to be a Titan. You'll never get it. Ride your ride, do what you do, love what you do, and people will recognize it. Everybody can't be selected at the same time. It's okay. You shouldn't be riding to get this anyway. If you get it, it's just a bonus. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. I know there's people here. Just because I'm here. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, I thought you wasn't much on speeches.
All right, Big Sarge, if you come back up, sir.
Thank you, folks.
Hey, if y'all don't know, that is the second half of the Reef and K-Solo official Ride to Eat. We will be in Little Rock, Arkansas. Make sure you are there. That's the place to be in October. First weekend in October. Okay, hey folks, we got another award waiting on the representatives from Harley-Davidson from this dealership for us to be able to give them the award. So hopefully we'll get her in a second down. But I'm gonna just say this real quick about the Titans. I'm gonna explain to you guys how the process goes. First and foremost, this is what happens. At the end of this month, there's a link to split together. Anybody can go on that link and nominate a Titan. Anybody can. There's a form right up, the rules, the whole nine, for you to be able to write this person up. Whoever you think is deserving of this award. The definition of the award is on the link. Once we get all these names and all these nominees together, what happens from this process is about 30 days out from voting, the Titans themselves get a chance to look at all your nominations. They got 30 days to look at all your nominations and go through each and every one. Because we're not going to know everybody across the country. Everybody's not going to know everybody. But once they've studied you, they've got an opportunity to call you or call somebody from your club or your organization. Once they've got a good fix on who you are, they in turn then get on a Zoom call. And what they have to do then at that point is they got to hammer it out. And they got to figure out, they got to bite, they got to scratch, they got to cuss each other out to figure out the best two qualified, a male and a female. Because we are a motorcycle community and we need females to have
Now I'm going to tell you this. There are tons of people that are qualified. There are many people who could get that award in that year, but unfortunately you can only have 2. If you were qualified in 2024, you're probably going to be qualified in 2025 because you do something crazy. You probably are. So understand, there is a process to this. Don't think you got snub. Don't think your 100,000 miles matter, because it don't really mean that much. It really means more for what you do and what you give back to the motorcycle community. Now, we look at the audience out there. Hopefully, get me to say we can't watch but if you look at the audience out here and you look at how we're situated out here, Iron Elite is home of some of the greatest motorcycle riders on the planet. Through the Each One Teach One platform that we use, we teach each other to be better motorcycle riders. We have a branch of it called the ITN, the social experiment. The social experiment is set up for you to teach your ride to the next person. You're good, you're bad, you're ugly. And through that, we become better motorcycle riders. Also, I'd like to go ahead and bring Mitchie to this. He's fresh. Can you come up real quick? Like, guys, can we get them to turn that music off? I appreciate it. Somebody can just ask me to turn that off. These gentlemen, if you don't mind, I want you to explain what you guys just did and for what cause you did it. Okay?
All right, first of all, we have you be here on part of the Iron Elite team. We just competed for 2025. We 10 to the end. We just completed that with our other part of the path. We started off with Mr. Clean, and we took him to, we started in Jacksonville, and we took him to California to Santa Monica Pier. We just wanted to honor him. He was in our former club. He's not currently green. He was in our former club, and we just wanted to honor him as a fallen brother and take him on his last ride to California. So we did that for him.
Let's give a 20-second sound meditation.
Hey, we just want to give a 20 minutes, 20-second moment of silence for our fallen riders, especially Mr. Clean. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Wait, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for doing that. That was special. That was special. Appreciate y'all.
We missed out on the pipe.
Yes, sir. Okay. Also, Mr. Clean was one of ours. Iron Elite, I attended to the end. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but he's always riding with us in spirit. So the next person I had to come up, she's our Adamac Harley-Davidson rep. Missy has been supporting us and what we do in this campaign now for over 8 years. Real quick story of how this thing came about. Long time ago, Sel called me up on some bull jive. Many years ago, called me on some bull jive. Called me, told me about this particular program, Iron Elite. Hey, sorry, I'm trying to take a look at it. They no longer do it. Blah, blah, blah. I started looking into it. I thought the program was a very cool program. And I said, hey man, let me see if I can start that back up with my local dealership. Now Missy Rivera, she heard me. I called her, I bugged her, and one day she goes, what do you want to do it? I said, no. What do you want to do it, Chris? I said, now. But I really wasn't ready. She grabbed it, made it happen with Adamac Harley-Davidson, and the rest has been history. She supports us in everything we do. And I'm just telling you guys this. Whatever I ask for, there's a 99.9% chance I'm going to get it. And I could not do what I do today on this platform without her love, without her support, without her talking to me on the phone, her emails, and she'll tell you I bug her to death. So,
but I answer them all.
And she does. She answers them all. and she's always pleasant. So, listen, we would like to do this on behalf of the Iron Elite family. We'd like to first present this gift, this plaque, from the Iron Elite family to Adam Holy Davidson. And what it says, the Iron Elite family would like to thank the staff of Adam Holy Davidson of Jacksonville, Florida, for your support. Iron Elite, February 8th, 2025, the 8th annual Patriotic Black History Month event. Awesome. So we got that one for her. And we can clap. And oh, by the way, the person that's on that picture is standing in the audience videoing. That's Cynthia Franklin. She ain't done much. All she did was take a Pan American motorcycle all up and down the Pan American Highway from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, down to the tip of South America. How about that for some young? There you go. That plaque will always be in this dealership with her face on it. So, listen, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get the cool stuff. So we'll take that from her, and then what we'll do is, I'll let you present that, and I'll hold that. Okay, on behalf, again, of the Iron Elite family, Miss D specifically, this is your gift bag. This is a swag bag for you. Enjoy.
Hey, look.
You can get nice. So, I'd like to say a couple words on behalf of this.
Again, this is a wonderful event. Been sporting it for 8 years, and actually before that, when Harley Davidson was supporting it, we're happy to host it. We love seeing everybody together, all the different chapters and clubs, everybody united as one. How it should be. Doesn't matter what we've got on, but we're all doing what's fun, either on 2 or 3 wheels, and hopefully staying safe. It's amazing, the stories. I mean, the ladies, you know, especially the ones that are doing it on their own, out there on the highway. I don't know that I could do that. I did go pretty far once on a motorcycle. But congratulations to y'all. Thank you for what you do, and keep doing it.
Somebody asked something about St. Augustine?
Yeah, I'm usually now found at St. Augustine. I still do all the events for the dealership. So on event days, I move around, but during the non-events, I'm at the 95 store or on St. George Street. So if y'all would like to take a trip a little further south and come visit us, but obviously this is your home.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you, the team at Atlanta.
Yeah, one more last thing. Legacy Law Enforcement is a foundation that helps out motor officers, regular officers in need and training, you know, whether it's the canines or the horses, and we have an event. Have any of y'all participated, or not participated, but seen a police rodeo? Alright, it's pretty cool stuff, how those guys can ride and tethered together side by side. Well, we are having our first annual one. It'll be out at Lot J, if you're from Jacksonville, out at the Jaguar Stadium. This Saturday, it's open to the public. It's a free event. So from 8 to 4, you can come out, watch the officers compete. And if you're interested in helping out judging, you can just show up that morning and at 7 o'clock and say, hey, I'd like to
participate and judge. But it's a great event. It's going to be free to the public. Again, downtown, Jaguar Stadium, Lot J. Next Saturday. Thank you for that moment.
Let's give a hand again for Missy Rivera. Adam Davidson. Thank those guys for everything they do. Okay, this is what we're ready to do. This is what we're ready to do. If you're participating in the loudest pipes, I need your motorcycle in front of the stage. I need you to see Sonny Bell. She's going to get you registered. There is a $75 gift card that's awarded to the loudest pipes. Okay, this particular competition is judged by the audience, not by Sarge. So if the audience think your bike is fresh and you have the loudest pipes, they're going to vote it. If your bike sucks, we're going to send it to the parking lot till you go ahead and park that thing. So 2 o'clock, I need those bikes already stationed and ready to rock and roll if you're participating in the loudest pipe competition. Hey, Solo, you got that?
Yeah, you ready? You coming right here?
Yeah, okay. You're not going to? Okay, good to go.
February, people are coming from everywhere. Like, this bad weather, and look at the crowd. Like, look, this is a family reunion. Like, y'all did this. I Yes, look, thank you.
I can see it from ground, but when I come up on the stage and I look out and I'm like, OMG, this is Iron Elite 2025. And without you guys, without the registrations, without the participations, without being on YouTube, without giving us encouragement to continue, none of us would be here. So this is family, and that's what it's about.
You keep that together, y'all. And our registration.
Ready.
What number are you up to for the Iron Elite? What number are we on?
The ninth annual Iron Elite.
No, you're talking about how many, you mean I-10?
290. Woo! 290.
All right, that's it. DJ, we're good.
Yeah, you over there talking.
I need those bikes. I need the bikes to the stage. Loudest pipes competition. You got about 15 minutes. Get your bike in front of the stage if you want to win a $75 gift certificate.
Hey, also I want you guys to know, if you might think about the IBA officially made Sarge's I-10 to the end official with the IBA. So you can also register with the IBA and get that certificate as well, and get Sarge's certificate as well too. So that was big for the IBA to recognize the I-10 to the end ride. You ready, Daniel? Let's go.
Big shouts out to all my riders, man. Big shouts out to my riding road in the building, man. Y'all looking good today, man. Talk to me.
Now you are a little gangster.
I ain't no gangster.
I love it. You talking the truth, though.
That's it. All I want y'all to do is call me when I tell a lie. If I ain't telling no lies, hey, baby, I ain't worried about it. Same thing I tell Outkast and the rest of the niggas when they call. I'm like, okay, well, get mad because I told a lie. Until the end, get off my motherfucking phone.
So, on that note, my name is Unbreakable. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Y'all good?
Yes. Look, you don't know me, but I follow you.
Appreciate it.
I listen to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
I take heed. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Y'all coming to the hotel?
Yeah, me too.
I got a big old grill. We're going to be grilling. So we come on out there and bring something, put it on the grill. We're going to be hanging out at this probably about 4 or 5 o'clock.
All right. And I'm lucky.
Hey, Miss Lucky, I love y'all. Y'all be good, be beautiful. And don't let these motherfuckers sell y'all no wood nickels now. Yeah. You on there?
You did a video.
I see a hot dog with no bread. I see a hot dog with no bread. Both of y'all hot dog with no bread.
This is what we call greasy. Because we just ate breakfast. But I see the food out here, so you know I gotta eat.
Hot dog with no bread. You got it? Oh, pretty ass timers and all that other shit. Loudest pipes, man, is going down right now in Jacksonville, Florida.
I got a cousin who just got on
I just hopped on the bike and said, fuck it, man.
So what you call it? I asked him, I said, "Well, you coming?" He said, okay. Are you standing out or y'all going back?
Okay, hey, so check it out.
Right next door.
Yeah.
So you don't be barbecuing
So
and all that
far.
shit.
Nigga on.
Yeah, shorty.
Okay, here it is. Okay,
Yeah, the
by
hotel.
a round of applause.
Oh, you know FH. So we got shit.
Round of number one.
So we got
Let's hear it.
whatever y'all want, just buy. We got some shit. So.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Round of number two. Okay. Round of number three. Round of number four.
I holla!
Get your white band, boy. You know why he ain't doing that earlier? So we gonna recap this thing one more time.
Hey, we don't have to, man. We ain't gotta do all that. This shit low with.
You'll get a practice shot, huh?
Yeah.
Tommy, we're gonna go your way. So Tommy, we're gonna start with bike number 3. DJ, kill my bike.
Come on, DJ.
Okay, whoa. Okay, we gonna do it. Okay. Round number 3. Let's hear it. Round number 2. Let's hear it. Round number 1. Let's hear it. Hey, so who gotta go? 1 of 3. Who's going? One more time. Round number 1. Round number 3.
Hey, sorry, stop being nice, nigga.
Hey, I appreciate you representing Soldier United. Much love to him. You my dog, though.
Hey, don't need to play no game, man. Hey, DJ, get us a send-off.
They always do all that after it's over. Hey, so check out. This is for the Sunnies.
You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. Here's the send-off music.
This
You want to leave? Go ahead and
is
leave.
we finna get it in. Y'all ready? The owner of the cool off, you ready?
Both at the same
who wanna
time.
go first?
Both at the same time.
Wanna flip the corner? What we
Both at the same time. Both at the same time.
No, this is what we finna do.
Both at the same time.
We finna flip the script. We both gonna go at the same.
That part, guys. Yeah.
The same time. Hey, so hold on. Here it is. Are we ready, Jim? Are we ready? You ready, Tim? Ready? Okay.
Get your arm up. Let's go.
Get your ball and go home.
2, 1. That's
Get your ball and go home.
Yup. Let go. I like it. Okay, so crowd, we need you on this one, man. That was tight. We need y'all. So, bike number 3, what we got? All right. Bike number 2, what we got? Let me
what up, man? It's your boy Big Cell. I am sitting here with the legend himself, the great, my man, K Solo. So if you don't know who K Solo is, just know that there's not a piece of earth God has created that he hasn't written on. So that nothing else to be said. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how we doing, Big Cell?
I'm good, man. So we here in Jacksonville at the Iron Elite event. What do you think about it?
Hey, man, already out the pack.
Yeah.
A1, A1. A beautiful breakfast with the Titans, future Titans, man. Sarge has done an outstanding job. Shout out to him and his wife. The hotel, the layout, the breakfast, everything has been A1.
When you think about the Iron Elite program or the title Iron Elite, what does that mean to you?
To me, it represents like people who have made a mark in the culture, who have carried forward a legacy of what the African American rider has participated and contributed to the motorcycle culture.
Okay. When you think about the Titan Award, a lot of people have a misconception about the Titan Award, thinking you just got to be a rider. But I try to explain to them that the Titan Award is so much more.
Yes.
What is it for you?
For me, it's an honor and privilege to be amongst men like yourself and women like Piper and Diamond, Mama D, and all of those. To me, it represents people who are at the pinnacle of the culture, who have contributed greatly to the culture.
Now, you've been a black man, African American, whatever title we want to put on it. You've been K Solo. Your riding style is different than the average, than the average black man or African American. Do you ever get slack from that? Do you ever get people to say, you know, you're doing too much? Or
oh man, it started when I was in the club. People say you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Man, what do you mean I'm doing too much? That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Period.
I'm supposed to be riding. I'm supposed to be going to fellowship cross country and living a biker lifestyle. I couldn't understand that. You know, and so for me, and I'm diverse, you know what I'm saying? The people, I'm on the right side, back side. It doesn't matter to me, period.
Two wheels don't have no color.
Exactly, because to me, it's getting out there and exploring and riding, seeing the back roads of America on tubes, man, camping. I love camping. So for me, I've taken the approach of it's therapy for me, and I don't say just therapy. People say it's therapy for me. No, it saved my life. It literally saved my life.
And that's why I've taken me places I never would have went had I not been motorcycling. The Hoka, it's a hell of a challenge.
It is.
It's a hell of a I'm gonna call it a bicycle stunt. What made you want the desire to say, hey, not only do I want to be a part of it, but I'm gonna win this thing?
You know, for me, I always try to give my best at everything that I do. And getting out there, being among some of the most elite riders, and that's the way I looked at it. I'm like, hey man, I can't do that. Riding 1,000 miles a day for 10 days straight, camping outside, sleeping outside next to your bike. I said, but shit, I'll accept the challenge. I want to do it. And for me, I said, if I'm going to do it, damn it, I'm going to win it. So when me and Sharif and I said we were going to do it the first time, I came in third place on that, man. And I made some mistakes, some rookie mistakes. And I learned from it. So I went back the next year in 22, and I applied that for what I learned, and I won it. And my perseverance was there, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give up. And I challenged myself. I looked at it like I was a warrior going into battle. Me and my horse, my steed, and I rode the hell out of it, man.
And he did that too, becoming winning. Have you won it twice now? Right?
I won it once.
Oh, just
the first black African American to win the Hoka.
Wow, amazing. What has been, if you could pick just one scenario, one scene, what is the most beautiful scene that you've ever seen on your motorcycle?
You know, the one that you always talk about, man, when I'm eating the lobster on the side of the mountain.
On the side of the bees out, man. You know what I'm talking about? The man that eating the homemade grill and the whole 9 yards, the pack, bro, amazing. That was, for me, that was amazing.
Yeah,
Where was that at?
Oregon. I was up in Oregon on the Pacific Coast Highway, man, and I was riding, and the scenery was beautiful, man. I had an overcast. I had a little cutout that I snuck behind the barrier, and I set my tent up. I had my campfire going, man. Pulled out my grill. Threw it on there, man. I had some steak and lobster, man.
That had to be as close to God as you could ever probably get.
Yes, and the mist was coming up over the cliff, man. Oh, wow. So I'm sitting there just breaking my bread, my feet off, my dogs out, man. They put them dogs up. But it was probably one of the most memorable scenes as a biker that I was as close to where I wanted to be with it.
What is, because a lot of people don't know that we do still have fear when we ride.
Yes.
What has been the most scariest moment that you've ever experienced as a rider?
You know, there's been a lot. There's been a lot, but I think the most scariest was during the 22 Hoka Hay.
Okay.
When I did crash on the last day, probably about 250 miles from the finish line.
You crashed because of fatigue, bike breakdown, road conditions?
I would contribute to fatigue.
Okay.
Because, you know, pushing 9 days, 1,000+ miles a day, 2 hours sleep a night. I pushed myself to the ultimate limit, man.
Okay.
And I drifted off. I was looking to the right at the scenery on the Badlands. If you ever been to the Badlands, I was looking at the scenery, and I drifted off, man. And next thing I know, I was tumbling off a 12-foot embankment.
Wow.
And it ripped off the saddlebag, the tour pad. Everything was just, you damn near stripped the bike down.
Wow.
But luckily, I got it back up, and a lady was coming by. We attached this big loggers chain to the bike. I just said, F it, man, and pulled it out. Pulled it out, man. It was incredible.
Wow. This motorcycling thing, if you had to do it all over, would you do it again?
I would, man. It's been great. It's been great, and it's still great. You know what I'm saying? Because the places that I've been, you know, I'm kind of sort of a historian. I like going to places, man, off the beaten trail. A lot of history, and for this month of Black History Month, I've been posting some of my visits to historic Black places.
Wow.
The first African American school, Freedom Town, Freedom Hall, and places like that. That really inspired me, man, to sit there and say, this is my legacy. This is the first that we were allowed to do this as people, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't ride, when I was in a club, I rode for that brand. Now I'm riding for my brand, you know what I'm saying?
And it's an awesome brand too, man, a powerful brand, a brand that you can believe in, and definitely a brand that makes a difference. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, when I tell people all the time, like, man, listen, I know y'all think I'm bad, but this man right here, is the GOAT in my book. And I love how humble you are as far as saying, hey, every rider has their legendary. Every rider has a legend.
Every rider has a story. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A legacy.
And this is my road. You take your road.
Right.
And it doesn't mean my road is bigger or better than your road. It's just what it is, man. So
that's right.
Again, brother, I love you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Hey, man.
We done growed up from here. I remember when he was this tall. You know? And to see the giant he is now, man. So if you could leave anybody watching this that may be interested in motorcycling or is motorcycling, with one thing, what would it be?
I would say start out riding for you first. Just to get the experience of riding someone new. Get out and ride. Go across country as an independent by yourself. That freedom. Because when you join a club and you start, it's going to constrict you. Because you're going to ride for that brand now. They're going to put stipulations on it.
That brand may only go this far, that brand may only go that far.
Exactly, yes. And so, you know, get out there and experience it first so that you can know both sides of the story. Don't go into one thing and be constricted to it. And then you're like, wow, what's out there? I want to go over here. I want to go over there. The bond that you're going to make in the club, you're going to break. Things going to happen. There's only 3 ways you leave a club. You're going to quit, you're going to get kicked out, or you're going to die. So those are the only 3 ways you're going to leave a club. But get out there, experience it first, travel the back roads, go to some places, ride the coast, ride the Route 66, the 40, the 20, the 10. Go up to the 90, go up the main, do the 4 corners. Look at some of these organizations that will promote you to ride and get out and see things that you would normally see. And you never know. You may say, well, shit, this is what I do. This is what it is to me. So that's what I would.
I tell you all the time, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this again: motorcycling over MCing any day.
Any day. And we both.
Hey, we both done been.
We go way back, man.
So
we go. And listen, before I get off, I want to take this same plug to you. You are definitely an icon and a legend within the motorcycle culture. You've always been there, man. From your podcast, from you getting out doing it, you've inspired me. I love you, my brother. Continue to do what you're doing, no matter what you face, no matter what adversities, highs, lows. Continue to be a positive influence to this culture because people look up to you. I look up to you. I know SARS does. I know a lot of people do, man. So without a doubt, just keep doing what you do.
There it is, man. Motorcycling versus MCing, man.
That's it.
Again. Love it, get passionate about it, and I promise you it won't let you down.
That's right.
K-Solo, ladies and gentlemen, the great.
Big Sick. My man.
Peace. What it do, man? It's your boy Big Cell, FHOHNIC, man. I told you we're here in Jacksonville with some of the baddest riders in the game, man, from all different levels. This is not just an HD thing. The Iron Elite program is just about the ride, the passion, the love for motorcycling. So I'm here with the one and only great Mileage Bully, a.k.a. Shaquilla Bussy, a.k.a. Boosa Girl, a.k.a. It don't matter where I'm at, you know, and whatever other AKA she got. So, and it's a pleasure to be here. Motor Mob CEO and Titan Award winner.
2024
Titan Award winner. So, man, it's good to see you. I think I missed you last year, but I'm here this year. So, for you, did you always know about the Titan program, or?
Actually, no. I didn't find out about the Titan Award until late 2022.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, Guns, encouraged me to do the I-10 to the end. And I did, and the rest is history. And then, much to my chagrin, that's a big word, Big Cell, I got nominated to be a Titan. And what do you know? I was the 2024 Titan recipient, and I'm here to support Hyper, and I'm here to support Reed for the 2025.
So after finding out about the award and then actually finding out that you received the reward, did it make it more knowledgeable? Did you want to know more about it? Did you, I mean, what was it for you really to even find out that, hey, you hadn't even been looked at all this time?
Well, for me, because I like what the Titan Award stands for, because you don't know you're a Titan, kind of, because you're kind of like doing what you've been doing all along. Mm-hmm. And so when Sarge was like, hey, the Titan finds you, so I'm like, well, that's great, because all these years I've been riding a motorcycle, I've been doing it for me. And for someone to be watching and to say, hey, at a girl, here you go, you won, that meant a lot to me. And so I'm here to support it, and I will support it to the end of time.
Does it make you feel special? Does it make you feel special that we, when I say we, blacks, African American, however you want to choose, does it make you feel special to know that we have a program celebrating us?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think for, you know, what was the old thing with FUBU? Like, it's for us, by us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what the Titan, to me, reflects. For us in the motorcycle community who represent the Titan Award. I think that that's what it's about. So, yeah, I couldn't be prouder of the 2025 recipients. Well deserved, and I look forward to 2026 and beyond. Aren't you a Titan, Big Cell?
One of the first. The first Titan. One of the don't start. Anyway. No, but so on the whole, the program what Sarge has set up, shout out to Big Sarge, the program that he set up and the criteria is not like anything else. Do you think that it's a fairly hard thing to be a Titan? Or
Yes. So
why do you say that?
I say that because you have 7, 8, 9 of us on the phone, on the Zoom, trying to decide, okay, who's going to be the next Titan or what have you. That was difficult within itself, because you want to pick, you know, not only the most elite people, I mean, and also let me say this is not a popularity contest, okay? You have to earn this. It's earned, not given. And I think a lot of people say, oh, well, only the popular people are going to win. I don't think that that's necessarily true, because I never consider myself one of the popular people, because I go against the grain quite a bit in things that I say and do. But at the end of the day, I think it's difficult because we only want the best of the best long distance riders, the best people who are doing service in the community, and
or service for the community.
Or for the community. And yeah, it's not an easy process, and I support it because of the magnitude of it for the African American community.
Out of all the awards that you receive, what do you put the Titan Award at? Is it at the top? Is it?
I would say it's at the top for sure. I have a lot of hardware.
Yeah. So, watching the program develop, what would you like to see more for the program?
I would definitely like to see more women go across I-10, especially solo by themselves, to let them know that, hey, I can do it. I would like to see the Titan Award grow and manifest into where we have 2,000 or 3,000 people here at a time.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Okay. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, Shaquila Bussey model, and now she does most of her riding on a Busa.
Correct.
And that's your bicycle choice.
Correct.
Do you, riding a Harley and riding a Busa, do you prefer either? You prefer the Busa more?
I do.
Is that you just more comfortable on the Busa?
It's just what I started with, and that's what I'm with.
Okay.
And I do have a Harley for the record. I just choose not to ride it as much. And one day, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm 53, and one day, I'm not going to be able to ride a Busa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, while I can, and I still have my health, I'm going to stay on it until I say that I'm ready to. You know.
Well, it's my pleasure to have you, and I hope you guys get a chance to meet the beautiful Miss Shaquila Bussey in person. She's everywhere. She's awesome. Also, let's talk about this riding academy that you have. What is the name of it?
Moto Mob Riding Academy. We are headquartered out of Franklin, Virginia. We also have a school in Memphis, Tennessee. And we have a couple of more that we are building, and that's next on the horizon for the school. So stay tuned. Also stay tuned for a podcast that I'm going to be working on in 2025. That is probably going to be launched within the next 30 days or less.
That's cool. That's cool. Give them the information where they can find you at.
You can find me at themotomob.com. That's the website. It has apparel on there when you can schedule classes, different rides, tips, and things like that. Also, our direct phone number is 757-556-3189.
One last thing before you go. If you could leave anybody watching this, new rider, old rider, seasoned rider, passion rider, what would it be?
Always ride your ride, and don't be afraid to say, y'all go ahead.
Y'all go ahead. Normally when that's said, somebody mad. Y'all just go on and go.
No, that means if somebody is going down the road at 100 miles an hour and you're not good at 100 miles an hour,
y'all go ahead.
Y'all go ahead.
That's what it is, man. It's your boy Big Sal, FHOHNIC, the Models Bullet, ladies and gentlemen. And again, one of the Titan winners. We're here at Adamak Harley Davidson, getting ready to present another award to another beautiful lady, man. These women are doing their thing, so you guys stay tuned, man. Got a whole weekend of fun coming up. Peace.
Actually, symbolic bike that actually made the Argentina. So won't be able to have that bike, but that bike will be present tomorrow for the Iron Elite event. We'll keep it pushing just like anything else that's motorcycle riders. I'd like to start off by saying this. Thank you folks for being here today. I know you could be anywhere, but you rocked with us today here at Adamak Harley Davidson. We truly appreciate you guys. And I know, well, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Great job, folks. And I know the guys and girls that we have here today are the best of the best when it comes to motorcycle riding. I'm sure just in this small room right here, we got hundreds of thousands of miles. I guarantee you, millions. With that being said, we're going to talk about somebody today. Yeah, Sarge, we'll talk, so give me some room. I'm going to talk about him a thing. I'm going to talk about an award that we're giving today, Iron Elite 2025. I don't normally do this award. This award is an outlier. When you do some outlier type stuff, we can stop and acknowledge you for doing that type of stuff. And today, the person I'm going to talk about, this person, I met him a few years ago. And I remember hearing about him, people calling me and saying, hey, Sarge, this girl is going to South America. She's doing some crazy stuff. She's doing this great ride, and she's dedicating this ride and different things. And, you know, I said, okay, I got you. Next thing you know, I start following her on Facebook, watching her ride. And every morning I wake up, she's in a different country, or she might be in a different village, or she might be waiting on goats to come across the road. She's in the Andes, her motorcycle looks like crap. But I see her with a smile on her face each and every day. And it went from just tuning in just to see what she was doing. It was must-see TV. I had to watch each and every morning, and I started seeing more and more people get involved. Go Snacks Go, Go Snacks Go. You know, people are giving heart emojis, people are, you know, prayer emojis. I mean, they're just constantly wanting to know what Snacks is doing. And I thought about it after that ride was over. I thought to myself, man, she's crazy. She is crazy, but I love it. I love it. So with that being said, she came back to the States, made contact with us. She said, hey, Sarge, I'm coming across and I'm going to be the I-10 to the end. Come on across. You know, for her, that's like going across the street. Right. So she comes across the country and sit down right here in this very dealership. And we have an hour conversation. We go to breakfast, and my wife will tell you, we had a 2-hour conversation. And all we talked about was that great epic ride that she did. How could somebody so small in stature have so much heart, have so much bravado to do what she did, and she's so humble. If you didn't know her, you would never imagine her to do something like that. So humble and so brave. She's a leader, she's an educator. She's been teaching people since she's come back. I want to say she came back in 23, am I correct? She's been teaching since she came back for 2 years. Anytime I need her to come on the podcast and talk about this great epic ride, she comes and does it. We did a 4-hour podcast one time, talking about nothing but this ride. People like, Sean, that podcast was long. Well, how long does it take to go from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska to the tip of Argentina? It takes a long time. But she gave me all her time, all her heart, all her energy. And I thought about it, and I talked to my Ireland family, I talked to my Titans, and I said, I can't go one more day without acknowledging Cynthia Franklin Snacks for the great thing that she did in our motorcycle community, being the first African-American female to roll some 23,300 plus miles. And some of it she did by herself. She rode with her great friend Roy. You know, they were in the Andes. This happened. He got hurt, had to be metal backed out. And she's sitting there in the Andes by herself and thinking, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to continue to soldier on and do what I got to do to make it to the tip? Or am I going to call it? She mounted up, because I was saying, don't do it. She mounted up and she kept doing it until she got to the very end. Man, my eyes just teared up just to see that ride. And I want to say, Cynthia Snacks, you are my hero.
Aww.
You are our hero. We love you to death for representing us for what you do. We love you to death. So we're going to have this great award to you. It says, for extraordinary achievement of completing the Pan American Highway on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, we, the Iron League family, present Cynthia Snacks Franklin the Trailblazer Award, Iron League, February 7th, 2025. Let's do this if you don't mind. Okay, we're going to give you the floor. The floor is yours. And I'll hold this for you.
Well, I don't even know how to follow that. I don't know what to say, but there's a couple of key points in that ride, and one was just getting out of my house. I had already prepared and done everything, so I was ready. Physically, I was ready. Mentally, I was ready. Financially, and I knew everything that I needed to do. But the hardest part of that ride was getting on my bike and leaving my address to get on the road. And as I did the ride, everything just became so easy. Because it's just what I do, it's just what we all do every single day. We get on our bike, we ride to the next gas station, get a little snack, and then keep going. It's not that difficult. So each time I talk to the Sarge, to anyone else, that's the message I'm trying to get out there, is because I'm the first Black female to do it, but it's not unreachable. Like, we can all do it. So we can all ride to Panama. It seems really hard, but it's not really that hard. It's just doing what you do. And 1 mile at a time, one snack at a time. Yeah. So, there were a few points where I really considered turning around. One is the Panama Canal. When I got to Panama, I wasn't sure how I was going to get to the other side, and I think most of you guys probably heard that. But I really thought my ride was going to end there, and Foxy called me, and she was like, dude, you are doing, I said, dude, she didn't say dude. She said, sis, you are doing you are doing something that no one has done. And I'm super proud of you. I mean, I remember breaking down that day. And that was a turning point for me to understand that how people were following my journey and how I was inspiring others to do that. While I, every single day, was just trying to get to the next gas station. And then the second part of that was, you know, in Peru, when the thing happened with Roy and he had to go back, that was another turning point for me because, you know, we've become comfortable. We were 55 days on the road together. We were like this, and he today is still my brother, and I love him to pieces, and he's actually teaching me Spanish right now. But that was a turning point for me because I was comfortable with him having the, you know, talking to the Spanish speaking, doing all the things. So it was great. It was a turning point because now I was going to have to speak Spanish. And I had my cards and all that. And then I was kind of feeling unsure about whether or not I could make it on my own. And then I went back to the hotel after the whole protest, gathered myself again, and I went through my checklist. And my checklist was, you know, I'm ready, I know how to ride my bike, I've been through the hardest part of the ride already. There's no reason for me not to continue on, Roy's good. So every single person that was liking and sending me encouragement, that's what got me through the rest of that ride. There were people I'd never heard of, never met, and they were inboxing me, you know what, you're doing it, praying for you, watch, you know, every day, we didn't hear from you yet, are you still out there, are you okay? These are people I have never met before, don't know. And then the, kind of one of the final parts was, I was in LA, Long Beach, and jumped in a taxi. And the lady goes, yeah, I was telling her I just got back from riding my motorcycle. I was following this lady on a motorcycle every single day, and she was posting what she was doing. And I live in, you know, I'm from Argentina. So I was like, wow. You know, I don't know that I set out to do that. It was a personal challenge for me. So I don't know that I set out to inspire others, but what I will tell you is if you're thinking about doing something like that, let's do it. It's doable. Thank you. Thank you.
Become snacks.
Right?
Some snacks.
And like hey, just stop till you get to the next stack.
That's right.
All about the food. It's always about the food.
Yes.
Now, before we go, I do have to say, I mean, Sarge has been with me ever since, you know, the whole way. Before I went on this journey, I called Sarge and I said, hey, I'm going to go to the 10 to the end. I said, but I want you to know I'm not doing it for a patch. I don't wear patches. I said, I'm doing it because I believe in it. I believe in this movement. And then I had to call him back and say, I'm not going to make it to the 10 to the end because I'm going somewhere else. But he has been with me the entire time, and man, what he's doing with us right now is amazing. And Dee, you know, the background doing, well, she's not in the background. She's in the background. I am. She's not in the background. She's forefrontish. No, but bringing us all together and recognizing this. What I will tell you is this is what I tell Sarge, I also tell Hey Solo this. When I go online and I'm researching stuff for my next ride, I Google. And when I Google Black Harley or Black motorcyclists, nothing comes up. Or if I Google motorcyclists, nobody black shows up. You might get one, maybe two, but no one shows up that looks like me. So I can't, and mostly those are my peer groups, so I can't go to somebody and say, hey, how do you do this? But so stuff like this helps us to get on the page. And, you know, get the recognition.
So hashtag everything.
So anyways, thank you.
Then we can go back to the hotel and take the old folks there. So first and foremost, formally, Paul will be acknowledging
My plane left on time.
Yeah, 4 delays.
They're supposed to get here at 7 o'clock. They get here at 7 o'clock.
Well, she said if they miss they connected, they still try to make they connect.
What I do with the Army League,
If they miss that,
9, 10 to the end, I could not do it without these guys and all.
The connection is in Dallas, the one that I got.
All the broken
The one that
holes,
took us in
all the
connection.
towers, all the stuff that we need to continue to ride the way we
Give
ride.
it to them at 5 o'clock.
Tonight, just want to remind you guys again, the L House, Wells Road, 6 p.m., right down the street from the Post Hotel. We're going to be over there from 6 to 9. So get your nap in now, so you go over there and have a great time and have great food. Tomorrow at the dealership, noon, not loose noon, but noon, not noonish.
She don't know what she is. She had yesterday off.
We're going to hit
She
the
had
ground
today
running.
off too.
We're going to get right into our Titan stuff. We're going to get right into our events, and it's going to be over before you know it. So don't roll out of bed and get around here around 1 or 2 o'clock, because you're going to miss the biggest part of the event. So for everybody who came today, thank you so much. So with that being said, man, let's get out of here. Let's go back to the hotel and take a nap. Oh, that's right.
Yay! Can I get a bite?
I don't know. I gotta check y'all records, nigga. What's up, man? An exhausting weekend. It's just Friday. We still got tomorrow. But guess what I got with me for this exclusive? The actual 2025 Titan Award winner, Miss Piper. So I want to thank her.
Hello, y'all. You said exclusive. That sounds important.
It is.
Like,
it is, man. Listen, a lot of times we don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve. Why is that?
Honestly, I think because, and this is the true meaning of like being humble, you really do it because you love to do it. Like a parent, you take care of your child. Like you don't need to be thanked for taking care of your child. Like that's your responsibility. So it just comes like natural. So when you're riding and you really love riding and like helping people or seeing people do something that they love, or you accomplish something, like, because those are all things that people can't take from you, like that you done yourself. And it's just like, I didn't do it for anything but the joy and pleasure for me. And so you don't think to be like thanked for that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just something you're doing.
I tell people this all the time, and I'll see if you agree. Like, I never set out to be this big sale. I just set out to be me. So actually, the big sale that you guys see was an accident.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
an accident.
Well, I mean, it's God given. But what I'm saying is, we didn't, like, even you, to be who you are in the bike set, your accomplishments, your journeys, your rides. A lot of times we didn't plan it. We just, that's what I'm saying.
We just do it, yeah.
You know
and you never know, like, who's watching and who you've encouraged,
you inspire,
or and like
well, I said the big sale that you guys are talking to now. I never dreamed, like, as a little boy, oh yeah, I want to be this, and I can imagine it's the same thing with you, like, oh, I never want to be the Piper. We just was being us, and then we accidentally,
I know, and it's so, I'm telling you, I've been like so emotional, like, this is really crazy. Like, it still hasn't like sunk in, because it's just like we really enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? And the motorcycle community has really become like a family. Like when you like pull up and like people are like, hey, and then you see someone, you're like, hey, what's up? And like you're talking, and like you really, I was thinking about this the other day, like you grow together. So when you have like trials and tribulations, you get support. Like everybody reaches out, like, hey, you okay? You this, you that. Like my sons grew up and they're like, dang, Xavier went from a baby, now he's 16. Like, and then like other people's kids, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's in college. And really, like everybody, or not everybody, but people try to treat social media like a bad thing. But it really keeps you connected when you allow it to. When you let it be positive.
Well, that was the original design. They really designed it for you to reach out to your friends you haven't seen the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
How do you handle the disliked Piper? Like the people that are jealous of the Piper. Do you get any of that?
I don't think. Well, you know, I had it like bad, like crazy, like one time, but I don't. I've never really.
Never really had that.
It's never really like come across. I would accept that.
Yeah,
one time that was bad.
Yeah.
I think that was enough for the rest of my life.
So that was your
like
issue. That was your issue.
That was but I don't. It doesn't. Like I feel like everybody's just so genuine, and we're all.
So
just
I think, and that may be, and you may be able to say that and get away with it because as a female, you guys get it a lot easier than us males.
Yeah.
I get criticized for everything.
Really?
Oh man, Lord have mercy. If I eat a cheese, if I bite half a cheeseburger the wrong way, they count how many teeth was in the cheeseburger.
Wow, and that's crazy because we're all individuals. So my individuality is mine and mine alone. Like, and how does that affect you? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
we're all great independently, but greater together. You know.
So the Titan Award, the 2025 Titan Award recipient. What do you know about the Titan Award? How did you even have an inkling like, hey, this is a possibility for me? Or
no, like honestly, and of course I heard of it and I knew of it and I've followed it, but like for it to come to me, like no. So
how heavy is that? How is it?
It's crazy. Like even so, it's so crazy because. When Sarge called, he was like, hey, can you do a podcast on Sunday? And I'm thinking it's just another like informational one. I was like, yeah. I said, that's fine because we were leaving for a cruise. But again, I'm thinking it's just like, you know, something regular. But when he said it, I was dumbfounded.
Wow.
Like awestruck. I was like, because I didn't even know I was nominated. Yeah. Because this year, the public put all the names in, right? And then
the Titans, we had to come up and we had to break it, and we fought. Now it was some. Let's get ready to rumble.
So yeah, I had like no idea. Like, so how many nominations did you even have to get in?
Well, no, we the way Sarge sets it up is we screen everybody from the smallest. It's no like you don't have to have 10 nominations in order. Now once we go through the list. And the Titans say, Now we come up with that, and then from there we proceed and go further.
And break it down.
And break it down. But anybody can be nominated. Anybody. And what the whole thing though is what you don't know is the nominations actually from the public have to come in like 6 months before we actually get it. Because now, so let's just say they mention somebody that we don't know. So now I get a chance. So now I get a chance to watch them and and see that. So how for you knowing now as a Titan Award, how different is this award from all the other awards?
I'm still like, how?
Yeah.
Like because there's so many great women who have accomplished so much, and so like you think about the criteria, I guess, and. Again, like you said, people's accomplishments, and you know there are women who led group rides for years, and there's this and there's that. So it doesn't make you think like, what did I do that was different, or you know, I guess exceptional from something else that I it's still not there because.
Well, one of the things, and this is again, I tell Sarge he doesn't give himself enough credit. But one of the things that he did was he made it more than just a one thing, more than just a one trip, more than just a one accomplishment. In order to be a Titan, you have to cross the board several times, and it's basically on a continuous basis.
Oh.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you win like for example, Sunshine Rogers, she may not be as active as she was back then, but she had enough activity that still supersedes now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like people have to catch up. Yeah.
So
like all the things that she did.
And that's the beauty, because don't get it wrong, we get people, oh man, that's messed up. How did they beat out this person? And then once we kind of lay it out and say, okay, well this person had plenty of this, but none of this.
Yeah, so I think for people to understand that, and even that part, like, how did somebody this, and like it's just like something was there, you know what I mean? And if you're not a part of the process, who's to say that the person you're nominating or you're thinking of isn't on a radar for another, like, you know what I mean? Because this is not the end all be all.
No.
Like, there's years and years and years and years, and so you can just continue, like you said, to keep doing it, things that you love
just
to
keep
do,
being you, and accidentally you'll fall on the list.
Honestly, because
so
that's
Piper. What is your love for motorcycles? What is it that's driven you to be this exceptional motorcycle rider? You know, you're very. I'm gonna say you're very, and I call you beautifully dangerous, because it's like you're beautifully crazy. Like, this bitch crazy. What the? So you see what the hell's up with this? Yeah, I tried to tell her. So what is it?
So I think where my like love and passion comes from is the like freedom it gives you, like, and the independence, like, as people and as parts of a family, you're pulled in so many directions. Like, we have so many responsibilities to other people, our family, our children,
your
our
mother,
jobs,
your
our moms,
wife,
our
your,
dads, like
a supervisor,
like everything. And so when you get on that motorcycle, it is you and your bike and the wind and like God's shield, and it's just like, I feel when I'm on that bike invincible. Like, I just feel like I can do or go anywhere I want to, and I just love to go. And I'm like, man, I saw, and then I like watching other people. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. I'm gonna go there. I saw this. Oh, did you see? And like, people are gonna go eat, and I'm a fat girl, so I'm like, they had extra gravy over there. That's on the bucket list. Like, when I did that all-female ride in 23, and I didn't even realize that the bonus that I selected was right next to Pat Piper's Pub. And so when I came down and went to park, and I saw the sign, I was like, oh, I almost dropped my bike. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, I'm here. And I didn't even like realize that I was where I like wanted to be. Like, I wrote that down on my bucket list. I saw it on like, what is it, Guy Fieri's like Diner Zips and Down, like, and I said, oh, that's my name, I want to go there. So imagine pulling up by accident.
Wow.
I was like, oh man.
Do you ever consider the bike, the motorcycle world or the motorcycle lifestyle to be a man versus woman type of thing, or you just think it's a?
I think people try to make it that, but we're all human at the end of the day, and I think everybody who's in it is in it for their own reason. Not everybody wants to go everywhere that I want. Everybody wants to ride long distance. Some people are pretty much and very comfortable being in their town. Like, they support their local set. They may, go next door. They may this. They don't have a desire to spend hours on a road and be high, get caught in storms, do this, do that. And so that's why I don't think there should ever be a comparison, because what's for you is for you, and it's going to always be. Just like, even like all the podcasts, like, yours is successful for this reason, like, and you really, like, you're the staple, like, you started it, like, you know what I mean, like, honestly, like, and then so everyone who comes behind you definitely has to pay homage, because, like, it came from an idea that they saw. Like, there's nothing new under the sun, like, you know what I mean? So you gotta, like, I'm always grateful and thankful, like, this is what made me do this, and I thank this person and that person, like, and I think sometimes people don't want to give that credit, and it's like, why?
So at the end of the day, what I've learned, Piper, is that a lot of people don't know how to share. They don't know how to share the shine. So a lot of people get into this because they want to be them, and you're not realizing that you can be them, and share that them with them who was really them before it was even them. So for me, I just tell people, like, listen, your podcast can never be my podcast, because I'm going to flip mine and do mine the way I'm going to do mine. And I watch you guys' podcast. You and what you call them, I watch you guys when y'all go on from time to time, or I watch you. It's just, And it's just, it is what it is. Your podcast touches people, it
And
reaches
what-
people, and vice versa. If you could actually, knowing who you are now, if you could start all over, would it be the same journey, or would it be?
So, yes, and like if I can change some things, obviously I would keep special people here.
Okay.
But everything else, like, I would still fall. You know how many times I've fallen on my bike?
Wow.
Like, for real. And how many times people are like, you're still going to ride, you're still going. It's adversity. It only made me stronger.
Yeah.
Like, because everything's not going to be sunshine and roses. Like, it's just not. Like, how do you think you get the skill to be able to face those storms if all your rides are perfect?
Perfect, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
perfect weather, perfect condition. The road is made for you. Nobody's around you. Just
because then when you get that one, you're like,
and you
like
panic.
it's like somebody killed your dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how does it feel to pull up somewhere and people realize it's a female on the bike? I know you get that. How did you?
They be like, what? And then when they're like looking and they see like the 131, they be like, you can ride that? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, like you just saw me like pull up on it, but no, I got. And then like they'll see like the plate. You came from Pennsylvania. Did you tow it? Did you I'm like, where's the tow truck? Where's the trailer? Like, and honestly, it's 1 mile at a time. Like, if you just sit down, you plan it out.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a planner. Like, most of the times I don't plan. I think about something. I'm like, I'm just gonna go. And like, as I'm moving, like a lot of like the like roads and stuff. Like I know.
And we can tell sometimes.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I'm like, you didn't see that?
I didn't. Piper's right into a storm. Like, what the fuck? What she doing?
And sometimes it be a lie.
Yeah.
Like, I'll check the radar.
Oh, we
and
know. I tell everybody, God gonna be God no matter what. You cannot
His sidekick, Mother
you cannot
Nature.
plan. You cannot plan for God to So
absolutely.
you can do your best and try your best to be informed, but he gonna be him
He
no matter
gonna
what.
be-
Yeah.
But even in those times, I think it's a testament to the strength that he gives us. Because we could just stop, give up, not go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or say, okay, I'm not going to ride and do something else. But again, he's going to see you through it.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, like, I made you, I got you. Like, trust me. Like that's and I think that's what it is. It's just like, because we can't do it. Like, you know how many near misses? Like, for real. And he's just like,
for
it's
real,
not
for
your
real.
time.
Yeah.
It's not your time.
Yeah.
Like, but he's telling you, like, believe, because I'm here.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be. Like, I control that. Like, so humble yourself, ride easy, spread my word, help other people. Like, don't I can't even imagine keeping it all to myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to like share and spread, and I get excited, especially when like I show somebody something and they get it, like, I got my cert, I got my this, or I went here and I went there. I'm like, did you? Like, I feel like I went too, and that really makes me happy. Like, it really, because it builds like my spirit. Like, wow, like, because I was one of those people, like, I was waiting for someone to go with me. My girlfriend was like, oh, I'm going to ride. I was like,
I tell people this all the time.
If
Had
you
I
wait-
waited for any of y'all, you wouldn't even know Big Sale would not be Big Sale. The accidental Big Sale that y'all see now would not even have
Isn't
occurred.
that crazy? Isn't it? And so again, that's belief in yourself, and I think that's what motorcycle really has done for me. It's made me believe that I'm strong, like, and I'm worthy of great things for myself. Not even like I'm greater than you, but like I can accomplish and achieve greatness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do
Like,
you
it's
do
cool.
you find that as being as beautiful as you are, full figure, the whole 9 yards? Do you find that that's a distraction sometimes?
I don't think so. Like, I'm so, to me, so like quirky and like down to earth and like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like, I try to always be happy, because again, we cannot be here tomorrow. Like, some people did not wake up this morning
And will not wake up
and will not wake up
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Won't make it back to
Wherever they
their
can, their
home.
destination.
Like, you know what I mean? And so I just, after like losing like someone like very, very special, I was like, I don't want to be mad, I don't want to be sad, I don't want to be miserable. So even if something's like really getting to me, I just stop. I just count backwards. I'm like, I cannot be here. Like, this could be worse. And sometimes I don't tell people how I'm feeling initially because I want to come, because I could be.
No, I mean, we are protection, and when that wall go up, it's fuck whatever on the other side of it.
I could be the old, like Tamika, like Dinky from Northview Heights, the projects. No, y'all don't want her. And I feel so accomplished being able to hold her down, because just like, what's that going to do? Honestly, like, so we're gonna be arguing back. I'm too old. I'm tired. I just want to have fun and live life and be free and see beautiful people. Like, I love everybody's house. You see smiles. I haven't seen one frown, sad. Even people blew tires. People blew shifters.
Motors, everything. Okay.
But you get here and it's just like,
like all that was nothing.
Storms, and it's just like, we made it. And so, and everybody's just happy. I like happy.
Well, Miss Piper, 2025 Titan Award recipient and Hall of Famer and legend and baddest female title, and I dare you to challenge it. It's always a pleasure to see you, sis. I mean, the love is just real when I tell you.
And you've always been supportive. You've always been encouraging. You've always been knowledgeable. You call me like, hey, you good? I ain't heard from you in a minute. Like, what's going on? Like, and that's real.
Well, and I tell people, what I love, one of the biggest accomplishments that I love is when people say, man, it was a girl. Oh man, she was beautiful. She was on a bike, man, and she was going through something. And man, you talking about Piper? Man, you don't know her. What? Pipe, what up?
Right,
they be like, oh shit, bro. And this is what I tell everybody, man. We are a closer family than what you really think, because these numbers are Sale, Piper, K Solo, Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
So
and so we may look or seem larger than life, but we're not.
At all.
I'm a person like, man, call me. Yeah. You need help. You need walk through this. You need plan this. Like, this is just like, my line's always open. Like, I always put my number out there. Like, because if you need the help, I want to be able to encourage you to do it, because you know how hard it is to reach out to ask for help. Like, nobody likes to ask for things because there's always that fear of being told no.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I mean, well, that's the worst you can do for me is no.
Say
but
no.
Then I mean, I got to do it by myself. Piper, you gonna help me do this? No. Okay, well, let me.
So
let me figure it out by myself.
Everything in my power, I'm gonna do. So and so it's not that we're here, and it's cool. Yeah. Like, it's nice. It's definitely family, and I'm just very grateful for the place that he's put me. You know what I mean? And to be able to be so close to, like, so many people, like, you know what I mean? Like, it is almost closer than, like, blood relatives.
It's
like,
cool.
Because you get to choose your circle, your village, and they're appreciative of you. You're not forced on anyone.
Ain't no phony nothing. Ain't no phony belonging. I don't. And to be honest, I don't think there's no Titan winner or a Titan recipient or a Titan period that is not liked. Like, that's not just for the most part.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And
it may be like, so even the ones who may not be liked, is it that they're not liked, or do you not like what they say? Because sometimes the truth hurts. Yeah. Sometimes different things that you have to bring to the forefront or bring attention to isn't always pleasant, but that doesn't mean we can't work through it. Yeah. We can't get over it. Like, let's get past it so that we get back to greatness.
And that's what even with me and my podcast, I tell everybody, you might not like it, but the truth was told. So until I tell a lie, then, accept it and push it and move on, because no lies will ever be told. Not nan lie. And I do my research. I search before I speak.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you looked through. I was like, let me send you this stuff because I don't understand how anyone is believing it. Was.
And what did I tell you? We're not doing it.
It was so crazy.
Yeah, we're not doing it. And like I tell people too, I'm the kind of person, Pipe, that I'm mad at people when they don't take sides. I take sides.
Because right is right.
I'm not in the
wrong
middle
is
type
wrong.
person. And like I say, when you, like even in your situation, when you send it to me, I said, okay, well, and no matter what, I'm not, that's my girl. And I told you that. I gave you the confidence, like, you ain't got to worry about shit on this side. Yeah. You know,
but I still wanted you to look into
period.
it. Like,
and I did.
Because,
that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, sis, we love you. We're proud of you. I mean, a beautiful soul, beautiful spirit.
Thank you.
Well deserved on the Titan Award. Well deserved on even just the title of legend. You're if this world was to listen, if this world was to disappear today, and whoever came after us found the time capsule, Piper would be up in there. Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be really.
They would
really
have
cool.
to when they did the part on motorcycling and all that. Piper would be at that joint, man.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I would hope that people want to just have that freedom because before it wasn't afforded to us. So we have to take advantage of now this accomplishment that we're able to do. Like,
So there it is there, ladies and gentlemen. My girl Piper, man. Again, beautiful soul, beautiful spirit. If you could leave anybody, brand new, old, thinking about riding motorcycle, fascinated by motorcycles, if you could leave them with one thing, what would it be?
Like Nike said, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just
no matter what, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you never know how wonderful it can be. Just do it.
Well, that's it, man. We appreciate our time. We here, man. It's Friday. We getting old. Everybody that had naps and
that food was good.
Oh man, we had a good time.
Big piece of meat. Oh, it's so flavorful.
Wow. So we will continue this tomorrow, man, as we do the Titan Award. And then tomorrow here, I got the grill coming. I got a big grill coming. We got oysters. We got
everything.
And whatever you want, bring it. Put on the grill. We gonna rock out tomorrow, man.
The market it's one of those long ones.
Yes. We got the smoke. We clap.
We had aprons and the spatulas.
We got all that. We gonna be doing all.
Is there a flat top?
We got the
hibachi?
oysters. We got the oysters. We got the shrimp. We got the lobsters. We got steaks. You know, and whatever y'all want to bring and put on there, but whatever we gonna just sit outside, man. And like I told you, what I want to do, man, is
family reunion.
That's what I was just gonna say. A two-wheel family reunion, man.
That's it.
That's what it is, man. Listen. Iron Elite, my man Sarge has put it on. He has revamped the program. We thank him for that, man, and the I-10 to the end and all of the stuff that he's incorporated, man. Truly a hero. And then to bring all of us together, man, under one roof and have us to see each other. This actually starts a year off. This like kicks the year off.
It does.
Yeah,
like,
so
yes.
From here, you can't do nothing but have fun from here.
Have fun. You're like, what's next? What do we see you get? And then everybody talks about their rides and when this is.
So,
This is the beginning.
That's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my girl Piper in the building. Hey, y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be back. Peace.
You got a job. You got to do.
Say, man, late night with the fam.
You gotta
Shorty,
complete
Kai,
that motherfucker. It's gonna cause you not to ride your motherfucking motorcycle. And I need you to go get every
Say, man,
goddamn
that's what we do,
dime that's needed.
man.
And
Jacksonville, we here, baby.
I got you on that shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Late night.
What the hell? FHO in the building. I'll tell you that
Late-nighters.
motherfucker shit.
Late nighters.